Good morning. What is up, my print fam? I can't say print fam. That's another group. It's another group. I can't say print fam. I need to come up with our own thing, right? You guys should help me out. How should I greet you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Morning mindset. It's already been a day, folks. Listen up. This is your first time here, long time here. Here's what I need out of you. Where you are, who you are. I need to know who you are first, where you're from, where you're at, whatever you want to tell me. I need to know what the weather is like in the area and what is in your cup. This morning, 1 cup coffee. That's what we're deciding. It is 1 cup of coffee. And then, what else do I need out of you? I need your 5 things. What are uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco things that you are going to accomplish today? Now, listen, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you that I have my 5 things ready because I definitely don't. Because we're trying to figure out the day. We have Christmas programs here this morning. Kids are out early. We're getting Delaney. We've got birthday stuff. We've got all kinds of stuff going on, but there are work stuff that needs to get done. I have to press shirts. I've got a couple of awards that need to get done. I've got invoice stuff. I've got to get stuff shipped out. Then I've got to deliver stuff. So there's still a lot to do, but that's what we're gonna do. He said kids programs. I can leave here at 9:10. So 9:05. It's 30 minutes from now. Somebody make sure to remind me it's 9:05, and then I need to be done so that we can get out of here. But we are already we're already going, man. Corey last night said we need teachers' gifts, and I'm like, oh, okay. So 5 o'clock this morning, I went ahead and lasered up 6 ornaments and stained them. I was not happy with the stain. I was not happy with a lot of it, but hey, in a time crunch, what can you do, right? So 5 o'clock this morning, made some ornaments, got those done, ready to go, and had those in kids' bags at 7 o'clock this morning. So good times, man. Good times, I would tell you that. So let's check in. Let's see how everybody's doing this morning. We'll talk about last night's show. We'll talk about next week's show. We'll talk about goals. We'll talk about all that. Darren, good morning to you. 38 in Topeka. I'm out and doing the cup on my way to talk to a guy about making a sign. Finish the golf ball flag, study, post some photos. That sounds like a great day for you, Darren. And Sarah, good morning to you. 27, sunny there in southeast Wisconsin. Coffee in the cup, plan employee work for the day. So set the work schedule, create some art, start 2 new stores, finalize a few large orders, launch hoodie sale. And you've got what? Only a few days left and you're closed up for the year, right? Kelly, good morning to you. 64 there in Cali. Coffee in the cup and off to another crazy busy day. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you. 50 and sunny. How's your morning going this morning? It's going okay, Chuck. Thanks for asking. We're a little stressed out on stuff. We had some other things happen where we don't know if we're going to do Long Beach now. We got into kind of a conversation last night about things, and it's like the normal group that we go with. Some of them aren't able to make it this year. So now we're really weighing it out. Like we really want to go, but at the same time, spending $2,000-$3,000, maybe we hold off on it. We've got tickets and everything there. We got everything. It's cancelable. What is that word? Cancel. It's cancel. What? All right. Somebody help me with that. It's cancelable. That's not a word. It sure sounds like it should be though. But refundable there. But we're just not 100% sure. So I said, let's figure that out this week. If we go, we go. If we don't, we don't. Sure, I'll feel like I will miss out because I planned on doing all 3 days this year. So that way we could see everything. But, that's 3-4 days of Airbnb. We were going to stay there in San Diego for a couple days. So there was 2 days of that. We could still get a lot of work done. But I don't know. We're kind of waiting to see, and we just kind of look at things on how it goes. Barb, good morning to you. North Central Minnesota, where it's 5 and it really feels like it's -6. Oof. I think we're going to a warm up. I think that's what I saw. We're supposed to be warming up, which I'm down with. Hot tea and water in the tumbler. No 5 things. Working on Christmas gifts. I gotta really do that. There's a lot of stuff I need to do. I talked to some. No, it was Tim that I talked to about T-Town, and I sent him the link for the Menard stuff. Make that 27 out. Okay. That's a big difference, Barb. 5 to 27 out. I had to refresh the weather app. Ours says it's 36 and sunny. I was like, man, Barb's really cold. And Barb's giving her highs to Sarah, Chuck, Darren, and Kelly right there. Good morning to you. 28 over there in Toledo with the Monster R Hydro. Check mic. Okay, check mic. Let's see what we got here. See, at least one of you will remind me to, when things sound a little off. And let's see how this goes. And let's go with it from. How does that? Is that any better? Better, worse, the same? Let me know. We'll see. We'll see how it works. Jay Nessa, good morning to you. Don't forget to post pictures so I can see that. Because, I've seen and heard. So we got it with there. Vitamin water, hot tea up next. Pretty effing chilly outside. Day job, errands for Christmas. We've got a lot. I still got a lot to do. 36 and 38 and sunny there for Brian. Mountain Dew, police car decals, booklets, and embroidery. Brian's got a great day. Brian had a great day yesterday. I talked to Brian after the show last night, and he had to go on a field trip with me because, we live in a court, and at the end of our court is a one-way. So it's a north to south one-way, and then there's a creek or crick, depending where you're at, a water stream, whatever, that splits it, and then the other one-way is going south to north. And I seen somebody going up the wrong way, and it just irritates me when people do that. But I'm like, why are they going that far? And then another car went to pull out of ours and did it. So I'm like, what is going on? Of course, I got to be nosy, and we go around the corner, and there's a fire truck, and around the next corner, there's the ambulance, because we're one block off kind of another main thoroughfare in our neighborhood. And then I come around the corner, there's like 7 squad cars. But there wasn't any lights on. There wasn't any commotion. Still don't know what happened, but they were there for a while. So I'm not sure if somebody, I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know what happened. So I'm hoping to get details today. But I was on the phone with Brian, and I'm like, what's going on with this? But Brian had a great day yesterday. What's up, Curtis? Good morning to you. Is there any live customer service at FedEx? Already talking to the computer this morning. Yes. Is it customer service or operator, or there's something you can say and it'll get there into it. Rena, good morning to you. Coffee in the cup 53, drizzling this morning. What? You have to go to Long Beach. I know I have to go, or I should go, but there were some things that came up, and we're just trying to see if it makes sense to go now. Because, like I said, it's going to be realistically to go out to Long Beach between flights, Airbnb, food, car rental, all of that. It's going to be between $2,000 and $3,000. And typically I don't mind, especially on something like this where we'll get it back, but I really have to, we really have to look at some stuff to see if that's going to make sense to do. Unless I sell a bunch of stuff, and then I can be like, okay, this totally justifies it. Because then I can be fine with that. I can say, hey, you know what? We had a great, last 2-3 weeks. Let's go ahead and we'll keep everything good to go on it. But I don't know. It's up in the air right now. Corey and I kind of look at the year and plan stuff out. And, we always have Long Beach on there, just like, always have Long Beach on there. We always have the DAC show on there. And then try and fill in some other stuff. Is there stuff that we know about what we're doing? Like, we'll probably, do the birthday bash down in Missouri again this year. She might do a Tumbler Con somewhere. She can be traveling for anything else, so we can kind of get that squared out. But it always, hey, how are things going at that time? Well, we know we are going into a slow season right now, from now through like February, and traditionally we're fine with it. But traditionally I don't do, a Disney cruise, 2 months before that. And, it's just looking at where it is and how things, I'm like, it might not make the most financial sense to go. But if I can get a bunch of you to sign up for the affiliate stuff and bring that in, sweet, and I'll go. But, I have to make fiscally responsible decisions. Yeah, that's what I got to. Refundable, but cancelable is a word, right? Cancelable. I was hoping to finally meet you. Well, we're still looking at it. Because it is a month away. I think we have up until the week before to cancel things. And that's the other thing, between that and then just turning around and leaving literally 4 weeks later for Mexico. It's like, which way do we go with it? I still want to do it, but we just got to see how we can make things work. And Brian said, I didn't fill out any of my goals yet because they are fluid at the moment. Absolutely. And our goals, we're going to talk. I'm going to post that link in the comments down here below so we can see that. If you're on YouTube, right click, copy, paste. If you're on here, screen cap, go see your stuff. We're going to talk goals. We're going to talk what we're going to start doing is the first Wednesday of every month on this show right here, Morning Mindset. We're going to talk goals. So I set the goal form up a little different this year. There's going to be goals for each quarter. So what's your quarterly goal? What's your monthly goal? January through February. You don't have to, in your year-end goal, and you can go in and add to your, you can go in and change up your responses because, you're going to have different goals each month for stuff. But what we're going to do is month one, we're going to talk our goals. I'm going to put the form out there. You got 2 weeks to fill it out. Those shows will probably go longer, but we'll talk about here's everybody's goals for January. What can we do to help each other achieve these goals? Here's the goals for the first quarter. So that's kind of like your long goal and then your big goal at the end of the year. So we'll talk about that and what we can do to hold each other accountable to get those goals accomplished. So that's kind of the big thing for it. Sweet. I got something that is ready to go that I'm kind of excited about. FedEx, say representative. That's what it was. Representative. Say representative, and you should get it. What about APA? APA is definitely a no. Because for us, one, it's Super Bowl weekend, and the Super Bowl is in Vegas. So our flights were ridiculous for what we needed to do to fly out there. And then it was basically that same thing. If we wanted to make it cost effective, we had to be there for a week, which meant here at the house, finding somebody to take care of everything for a week, get the kids taken care of for a week, the dogs taken care of for a week, doing all this stuff for a week. So probably not on that, because last year I was able to use, because we can fly, Allegiant will fly direct there. And I was able to use the days that they fly. It was like a Wednesday, Friday type thing. So I missed part of the show, but I was able to see part of it too. I wanted to experience the whole thing, so that changes up dates, and that really throws it for a loop. So no on APA this year, and it was mainly because Super Bowl's there. Super Bowl's there that weekend right after APA, so it is going to be nuts to butts in there, and it's no. Jeff, good morning to you. Sunny 28 out, Diet Coke in a can. 5 things: create a print decal for a tumbler, apply epoxy tumbler, finish ornaments. That's a great day there. We got stuff to finish for family gifts. That's what I really got to work on, get stuff doing, and make it all fine and dandy for it there. Last night we had a good show. I felt like it was a good show. It was a big therapy session for me. So thank you all for sticking around through that. It was kind of our year in review. What happened last year. How I did, how I felt, how we did. So I really do. I love each and one of you that showed up for that and was there to support it. I know it's tough. I know it's been on that side of things. And I think going into 2024, I think I need to be more open about some of those things because a lot of people are in that position, of wanting to get to certain goals, and they might think they're unobtainable, that they're not able to do some of the stuff. And so if we can really focus on helping others get their goals and get them, like I said, I can get anybody to 6 figures with a heat press. Like, that's all you need. We can get you there through the other things that you can do, and you don't need much more than that. And in a lot of cases, you don't need that at all. There's services out there that will print everything for you, and you're just doing sales. So you can have 6 figures in sales, and you can have, a decent bottom line on it and bring some money in your pocket. But some people don't want that. They just want to be able to pay for that family vacation every year. They want to be able to pay for dance. They want to be able to pay for swimming. They want to be able to pay for whatever that is. So while they're doing it as a side hustle, we still want to do it correctly. We still want them to know their numbers on it, make sure that they're making money, make sure they're not undercutting themselves. Don't worry what anybody else is selling for. So we're going to really push to focus on that. and we're going to use, the real world examples. We're going to use us. We're going to use me. I've had tons of ups and tons of downs, and a lot of people that you'll listen to or that will tell you about it is it's always great things, right? They never tell you about the bad stuff, or if they do, it's it was in the beginning. I struggled with this, I did this, but I was able to find the way, and now here I am, making seven figures a year. Okay, but what about your daily struggles, your weekly struggles? And I know, mindset plays a huge part of it, and I know that works for some people, and I know, the manifestation works for some people. I know the vision boards work for some people. I know the masterminds work for some people. There's a lot of things that work for a lot of different people, but there is no one thing that I feel is best. Some people, it's almost like soft drinks, right? Pop, soda, whatever you want to call it in your neck of the woods. Coke. There's plenty of varieties to drink from, but you only like a few. And there's nothing wrong with those other ones. They're just not your taste. So it's kind of the same way with all of this. I may not be everybody's flavor, and that's fine. I go into that knowing it, and I let everybody know, yeah, this is what you should expect to get when you're with me. And so, leading into it, next year, as I said, I think we're going to have the Patreon group. It's either going to be a Patreon group, it's going to be a Facebook group, or a YouTube thing. And I think YouTube might be the way to go, because we can do some private stuff on it, and it's going to be cheap, $20 a month. Here's what it is. We're going to go in here, and this is going to be us working together on stuff, us doing the things that we need to do, a little more in depth on it. I will go more in depth on the pricing of stuff, because as we set up doing standalone videos next year, we will go through of like, here's cost of stuff, so here's my materials on it, here's what we're retailing it for, and that's what we're going to give, but on those other videos, we'll get more in depth on it. Here's what an actual production time was on it. Here's this, here's that, so people can get more knowledge on, deciding if something is profitable for them to do. And it's based off our numbers. We'll be able to walk you through to find your numbers, and that's something that I really want to get. If I put a number on it, 25 people, we can get 25 people to sign up for that, and we can get 25 people to reach their goals. Next year, it's 2 people a month. I think that's very doable. If I really pushed it, 50 people to do that, and we're going to do different things to make that happen. And hopefully some of you come along for that ride on it. Let's see, what do we got here? Darren, just getting back in. You're here, man. You're here. It's good to say. And Sarah says, like I always say, I choose to surround with people who are real, honest, and transparent. I try to be all of that. Sometimes a little more real and a little more honest, a little more transparent than I should be. Sometimes I have to remember to read the room. Then I think a lot of us do that. But one of my big things is I was talking to somebody, and they said, how did you get to where you were? And I said, I busted my ass. I failed. I picked it up. I kept moving it. I knew we started in one direction and we went a different direction. And I think a lot of businesses like ours are in that, right? Where you start this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be, a shirt maker, right? Well, then, hey, can you also make us, tumblers? Well, yeah, we can do that too. We got somebody, hey, can you make us this? Can you make us that? Okay. Well, then that you made them becomes more of a thing, right? Like, oh, you can make us plaques. Yeah. And next thing you know, you become the plaque man, right? And not like a toothpaste plaque man, but regular plaque man. So things just happen. I T-shirt Todd forever. And there's still quite a few people that, when I see them out and about, they're like, T-shirt Todd. Yeah, we do more than just that. So you can go a different route with it. We knew, like, on our side of things for what we were doing for our business. And then 2019, we started to see a change in that. 2020 threw everybody for a wild ride, and we came out on the backside of that knowing that DTF is where we needed to be if we wanted to stay competitive in printed transfer game, because that's what we're doing, is printed HTV. So now we've had some problems this year. There's a lot of systems in place. There's a lot of things like in the last week, a lot of the problems I'm seeing with the system isn't necessarily the system is doing what it is supposed to do. but we didn't understand the parameters of what it was doing, and to try and change those parameters ends up becoming a difficult task. But if we can make everything work before it gets to that, that's where we learn that artwork. If artwork is submitted in landscape, it's only reading part of the portrait. If your artwork, let's say you have a 22 by 60 sheet and you submit it and it's 11 by 30, the system sees 11 and it's just putting in there. It's not automatically doing stuff. And that's on the side of AI, where people like AI is taking over the world, automation is doing this. It is true. It is, taking over a lot, but at the end, there still needs to be human eyes on things to be able to notice problems, notice issues. And so that's been a big learning curve for us for the last month on the DTF side of things. With that, I think we are going to turn on the DTF membership. So that way we're going to do the yearly membership. So I think we're going to run that for the rest of the month here. We'll be able to get a really good discounted rate on that, and everything shipping out in 2 days. We should be caught up today. So everything will be shipping out. Standard is 3 to 5 days. Most everything's going out in 3 right now. When you're in the VIP membership, almost everything is going out next day for you. Some stuff even same day, just depending on orders. We haven't turned on the rush service yet, but that will be coming, probably the first of the year, because then we'll be good and out of the holiday season. But we will turn on, the membership, and like I said, hey, I get 10 people to buy that, then I have no problem going to Long Beach. So there, who wants to spend some money with me? What do I have to do to make you sign up for the membership? Maybe I should just ask that. Upselling. Yeah. And that's the thing, is the whole upselling thing. Barb has a great point here. Like, if you know what you're doing and you're good at it and you're able to upsell them something else, okay, you have an order come in for a company and they want hoodies, right? Never printed for them before, anything. Well, hey, do you want any t-shirts to go along with these? Because you're going to need those. Any long sleeve, can we create a bundle for you to put it there? Maybe some hats. Do you want to get your guys some tumblers? What else can we do? How can we bundle things together? So we're not giving things away for free. We're creating more value for it. So instead of saying, hey, you're buying this and we're going to discount, or we're going to give you this, no, we're going to bundle this together and create a package for you. So, creating those package deals for it. What are some other things that you're able to do? You can go through your business and see the things that you do, and how can you make those better? How can you add more things to it? What can happen with that? So it's the bundling, I think, is the 100% easy thing to do, because you're already doing the stuff that you have. And Sarah is going to send me Sarah is going into I'm all over the place for this next week. Goal thing, we're going to do that the first show of January. So that's why I'm putting it out there. You'll see me post that a lot to get things in there to be able to do it. So that way everybody can get in there for that show. Next Tuesday with Todd is going to be Sarah's coming in, and it's going to be using Canva as a content calendar. That I think she's going to have me over the thumbnail for it by today. So we'll be able to get that rolled, put up there, posted out. Then we've got January 2nd is being the goal one. January 9th, we're going to have Bob in and talking about using AI to reach your goals. And then in February with Bob, we're going to talk about virtual assistants. So we've got shows lined up in there. Oh, we've also got hair bows. We're going to do hair bows next month too with Cindy. So we've got some stuff lined up. And with that, look for more content laid out. Planned out. Like, this is what we're going to talk about here. This is what we're going to do here. More showing of the stuff. I'm going to get back to that 100%. I need to. So not only on Tuesday with Todd, but standalone videos for it. So I'm pretty well for that. Thank you for that. 10-minute warning. Yes, it is a 10-minute warning. Thank you for that. Barb said, the beekeeping supply company I worked for many years was all about upselling. You're ordering this for your bees. Well, we offer blah, blah, blah. Absolutely. Like, how many times have you ordered something online and you click to the next button? It says, hey, would you like to add this to your order? I didn't think about that, but that probably pairs good with that. Why not? Let's go ahead and add it. Did you think about this? Hey, like, how much money in general, how much more money would Amazon make is if every toy that was bought off there, they created a pop-up, hey, we noticed this toy needs 2 AA batteries. Would you like to buy a pack? Yep, go ahead and add it on here because I'm already ordering things. You know, if you know what they're already getting, why not add to it? You know, one of the bundle things that I've seen for years is the hat, the T-shirt, and the wristband, the bracelet. You know, because you can roll up the shirt, put it in the hat, put that around there, and then it just becomes a package deal for it. So how can you create that for it? Are there other organizations that you can, push more to? Like, here we are on, December 20th. What are you guys doing next month? Who are you reaching out to? What are you putting things out for? Are you setting up meetings? What are you doing to get more business in? Are you asking for sales? That's the biggest thing. Ask, ask, ask. We have to be that asshole. We have to ask for those sales. And I'm going to definitely do more of it. Like, hey, can we print for you? No, because you do wide format printing. Cool. Okay. Can we do your DTF transfers? Nope. You've got somebody that does that. Okay. Cool. What about even design stuff? Like, here, can you use some of our affiliate stuff over at Creative Fabrica or Design Bundles? Yeah, I could probably use that. Cool. Sign up for it. So we're trying to be able to offer something for everybody to help keep the lights and mics on. I said we weren't where we needed to be last year. And we can see the downward trend on some things, and we know why that happened. And so we just got to push through that and get more in there. And you'll be along for that ride, but that's what we're going to do for it. T-Town says, sorry, I've been tinting with customer here. Love it. But got 2 tint jobs in embroidery still. That's awesome, Tim. Way to go. 2024, get out of comfort zone. Okay, Rena, 2024, get out of comfort zone. What does that mean to you? What does getting out of your comfort zone mean to you? What are you doing to step out of your comfort zone? For me, it's definitely going to be more produced videos. It's just not doing a live is super easy for me. And it's not I don't have a script. I do have bullet points that I want to hit on, but sometimes it's a lot of just general conversation that we all talk about, right? And a lot of good things come from that. When it comes to produced content, the script, I stumble over my words. I just do a lot, and that's what keeps me from doing it. Next year, we're not going to do that. We're going to walk through different videos. Here's how to order. Here's how to place an order on our website. Here's how to do this. Here's those are easy ones to do. Here's how to get a quote with us. Here's how to build this for us. So we're going to push a lot more of that. And in the groups, I need to be more active. I need to be posting things every day. We've got affiliates there with JP Plus. We've got affiliates there with Design Bundles and Creative Fabrica. We've got affiliates there with Xtool. I need to go through all of my affiliates, evaluate which ones there, and make content around those. Here, Creative Fabrica. Here, I'm pulling a design from here, and let me show you how to make this shirt with it. Yep. Why can't we do that? We can. I just need to do a better thing with it to be able to show you, yes, this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to push more on that. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm pushing it. And Sarah said, I'm with you, Rena. Oh, Rena's more B2B. How do you plan on getting that B2B there, Rena? And Darren says, I keep getting asked if I do embroidery. Not ready to do it in-house yet. But here's the thing. You're not ready to do it in-house yet. Well, you have somebody that can do embroidery for you. You're there, you're still in Missouri, right? Or you're in Topeka, you're in Kansas. I know Brian's on the other side of the state for you, but is there an embroiderer that you can work with that can offer it for you, and then you can make some money and not have to do anything? Can you drop ship stuff to an embroiderer and have them do it? What other things can you do? There's a couple services and places where they can do a lot for you. Can you use those and make bundles and packages around that to push it off? There's things to do it. My field trip scared Meyer yesterday, but how else can you grow? It did, but at the same time, when we just off, if we're in the ballpark of what we talked about before, as far as number wise, like it's really a no brainer. She should see that for the last 3 months of what it was. Be like, yeah. And the way that it's set up is it's kind of a win-win for everybody involved. So I'm really excited to see how it plans out, because I think you got this, and I can't not wait to see. And maybe that's why I can't go to Long Beach, because I need to go down and be a press operator for Brian. I'm not going to be a press operator for Brian. Brian, I love you to death, but I don't know. I don't know what you're paying your press operator. So I need money, man. I need money. I need money to make for it. And Kyle, good morning to you. Alex, good morning. When shipping last couple orders out, then 2023 is done. Start planning 24. Make sure to fill out the form, Alex. Make sure to fill out the form because that's going to be the first show that we're going to do. That's going to be January 3rd. January 3rd is when we're going to do the show on goals. So make sure to get in there for that. By the way, thank you so much for last night. I was having a meltdown. Where do I message you? Just message me on Facebook, Alex. And then we can set something up. Today I'm busy most of the morning. This afternoon I've got an appointment, but we'll set some time up and we'll get you. But yeah, I mean, dude, I have a meltdown all the time. Like this morning, like last night after getting done with it, and then just starting to look at like, here's the stuff that we have planned out. Here's what we have going this. And, and then kind of reevaluating where things were this morning. It was like, do we really spend the money and go to Long Beach? When a handful of people, like I said, that we typically hang with and visit with isn't going to be there, it throws a wrench into things. And like I said, the cost, because really going there, I'm going to learn stuff, but mostly I go there to network, to talk with people, to see some new things. Am I going to get, that $3,000 value out of that? Or would that time, that week that we're gone and the money spent be better allocated to another resource? So it's one of those, if I can supplement that, if I can between now, the next couple of weeks, specifically formatted, bring in say 5K in sales to make up for that, then I will probably do it. If not, then probably not. Let's see. Darren, I met with a license holder that did over 100,000 the last 3 months. They want us to take everything over and pay them a percentage for holding the license. See, you let the cat out of the bag on that. It's an awesome deal. And I'm hoping that she went back to her husband and agreed with everything. And then it's able to start pushing things out. I think that's an awesome, man, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Darren said, I really would like to go to Long Beach, but just not feasible. Goal for next year. Yeah, and that's my thing, is we're just kind of on the edge of it. But it is 9:04. I need to get out of here so that way we can get ready to go. We'll be back Friday, Morning Mindset. We'll talk all about that. It'll be the Christmas Eve show, and then we'll be back next Tuesday with Sarah. Wednesday, Morning Mindset. So start looking for me to post more affiliate stuff. I said, if we can help you out in your DTF adventure, we would love to be able to do. I need you to print DTF for me. I got you, man. I got you. I'm with you. 3,000. I could take a sweep. Absolutely. $3,000. We can go to Mexico for $3,000 all inclusive. Which, Rena, why don't you just skip, Long Beach and come to Mexico with us in February? And then, we'll create a business thing down there, and then it becomes a business expense. So I think we should do that. I think that's what we should do, right? All right. You guys have an amazing day. We'll be back here. Like I said, look for all of our stuff. And if we're able to help you out with any of our affiliates, please go ahead and click them. Like, subscribe, share. That helps keep the lights and mics on too. So until next time, peace, love, press on. You guys have an amazing day. Button. Who's got the button? I don't have the button. It's right there. See you guys.